Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got the 2023 X4 M40i in the Piemont Red, I believe that's how you say it, color that I think is exclusive to the X4. And I think it's also the first time we've had it on the channel. We had a few of the Piemont Red orders, and this is one we expect for store inventory. So this is the G02 chassis. I believe there is one more model year left before we get a brand new chassis and platform for the X3 and X4. But you can see a much more aggressive front fascia, lots of high gloss black, lots of vents, and they're all usable. So here's the headlight design. I think slightly new from the pre-LCI version. And the big change, well, one of the big changes, is the double slatted kidney grills with the M badging on them to mimic the actual M models. I'm not a fan of this look. We also got the 50th anniversary BMW M emblems. Again, those are basically gone now. You can get them from Parts Counter or places like I&D Distribution. Let's walk around. And over on the side we have the Style 787M wheels. Bi-color in design. You can see sort of like a Y spoke going on there in the darker color. M Sport calipers in blue. We'll step back and take in Piemont Red, which I think is in the realm of Aventurin Red. We had a 7 Series, or I should say we have a 7 Series parked fairly close to this, and they look similar, but I'm sure there are some major differences on this one. But to me, it's in that realm of Aventurin Red. Metallic paint brings out different shades of that Piemont Red as you walk around the vehicle. Out back, you got our exhaust tips. Sort of that faux exhaust tip at the end, but still pretty big exhaust tips as well. The M40i badging in chrome now. Cerium gray is gone from most of the M Performance models. All right, we'll take in our Sports Activity Coupe out of direct sunlight. Now, to me, both the X4 and X6 are not attractive vehicles, but they have their fans. And from what I've been told, the X4, X6, the sports activity coupes, are basically, you'll find that they're purchased by married couples without children to get that sports activity vehicle feel, but in a coupe shape, because you don't need all of the room, obviously you don't have kids. Alright, so we'll take a look at the inside and go over pricing and options. Before we do that, we do have a new accessory available. So M Performance carbon fiber mirror caps, which are put on in a facility just outside of the plant in Spartanburg. It's available for all those X vehicles. So talk to your dealer about adding some stuff that you can. Basically, think of it as port installed accessories. So opening up, we have the Oyster Vernasca leather, which I think goes well with the Piemont Red. So obviously you can also go with cognac or black to be safe. But I think this provides a very nice contrast against Piemont Red. You see with the leather, you do get the side bolster adjuster, lumbar support for the driver as well. That's standard, I should say, on the lumbar. All right, so inside, Live Cockpit Professional with our M40i badging here. Do not have the Driving Assistance Professional package on this one. You can see the steering wheel also has the M stitching on it, another addition, as well as the mirror caps to the M Performance models. So iDrive 7 screen well as the carbon fiber interior trim. So you get a little bit of carbon fiber here on the dashboard and then over on the doors as well. But there's nothing in the center stack here. Basically high gloss black trim, so the magnet for fingerprints. Imagine with the next gen, with iDrive 9 most likely, unless they go with the iDrive 10, this gear selector will be a thing of the past. Okay, starting price of the X4 M40i is $64,650. Paint another $650. Leather for $1,500. Shadowline package for $400. $700 for the parking assistance package, so $1,350 for premium. Then $600 for the 20-inch wheels. $250 for the roof rails in the high gloss black. Make sure I show that to you guys. $200 for the emblems. $300 for carbon fiber trim. $875 for carbon sound system. $1,210 for the mirror caps. Another $120 for the wheel locks, and then the storage net in the passenger footwell is $85. All told, MSRP of just under $74,000. All right, I'll have to make a note of that and take a look at the footwell as well. All right, let's take a look at the back seat. All right, so here's your high gloss black roof rails, which look pretty good. All right, opening up the back door. So obviously, ingress and egress is going to be hampered by the sloping roof line. Make sure you duck your head, otherwise, getting a headache. So here's the view from the back seat with the shade open for the panoramic moonroof. So I'd say legroom and knee room, really good. And headroom is actually surprisingly good. So can't complain too much about the headroom. All right, we'll take a look at the trunk. And then we'll pop the hood as well. All right, so make our way to the back. We'll do the kick to open. And in terms of space, it's pretty good. And you do get a little bit of extra space underneath the floor here. You don't have the spare tire, which is an option or mandatory depending on what you get. But it's pretty good. The cargo net over here. Here we go. So the cargo net, this is what you get. Basically, it's going to be in the back, so you apply it or put it in. There's one of the settings there, as well as over on the other side. I don't see where else you would attach this thing in the back. Of course, I'm probably just missing something pretty obvious. But things you can order on X vehicles built in Spartanburg. There's more that you can choose from as well. All right, so we'll take a walk around towards the hood and discuss what's under it. All right, so below the hood here is the B58 inline-six 3-liter turbo engine, 382 horsepower and 369 torques. So obviously a very powerful engine and a very good engine as well. It's in a lot of the 40i vehicles. All right, we'll take in our Piemont Red a little bit more here as we walk around the vehicle once more. So again, shades of Aventurin Red, at least in my opinion. And just basically from memory, but here's your side profile, the X4 Sports Activity Coupe. But that's it for a quick tour around this one, and we'll see you at the next video.